The day my husband tried to evict me from the house I paid for was the same day I walked into a Texas courtroom and legally took everything back in front of everyone he thought would laugh at me. My name is Elena. I'm 34 years old, and until last year, I believed I had the perfect life in Dallas, Texas. I worked in medical billing from home. Steady income. Long hours. Quiet sacrifices. My husband, Ryan, was the big dreamer. He started a small construction company. Or at least that's what he called it. For 5 years I supported him. I paid the mortgage. I paid the utilities. I paid the insurance. I even paid the startup fees for his business. And when people asked how we managed so well, he smiled and said, "Hard work pays off." They never knew whose hard work it was. But I didn't mind. I believed in marriage. I believed in partnership. I believed in loyalty. And I believed in him. That was my first mistake. The first red flag was small. Ryan started staying out late. Client dinners. Networking. Business meetings. Then came the unexplained expenses. Thousands of dollars missing from our joint account. When I asked, he snapped. "You don't understand business." But I handled our finances. And something wasn't right. Then one afternoon, while cleaning his car, I found a receipt. A luxury hotel in Austin. 2 guests. Weekend stay. My stomach dropped. I confronted him. He didn't deny it. He leaned against the kitchen counter and said something I'll never forget. "If I'm going to build something big, I need someone who believes in me. Not someone who questions me. Not someone who questions him." I had financed his life. And suddenly I was the problem. That same week, I received a certified letter. He had filed paperwork to transfer our house into his company's name. The house I paid for. The house under my credit. He forged my digital signature. I felt something break inside me. I remember sitting on the bedroom floor, shaking, crying so hard I couldn't breathe. 5 years of loyalty. Erased with one signature. And then it got worse. He told me I had 30 days to move out of my own home. That night, I almost gave up. I packed a suitcase. I thought maybe it was easier to leave. Start over. Disappear. But then I opened my laptop. And instead of searching for apartments, I searched for lawyers. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I didn't argue. I got quiet. That scared him more than tears ever could. I gathered everything. Bank statements. Mortgage payments. Email trails. Business filings. The forged document. And then I found something bigger. His company wasn't just using our house as collateral. It was in debt. Massive debt. And he had listed me as a silent financial partner without my consent. Fraud. Not just betrayal. Fraud. My attorney looked at me and said, "He thinks you're emotional. That's his mistake." Ryan underestimated me. He thought I'd cry. He thought I'd leave. He thought I'd fold. Instead, I prepared. And I waited. The courtroom was packed. His parents. His business partner. Even the woman from Austin. I wore black. Simple. Calm. Controlled. Ryan walked in confident. Smirking. He thought this was about a misunderstanding. Then my attorney presented the evidence. Forged signature. Unauthorized asset transfer. Misrepresentation of financial partnership. The judge looked directly at Ryan and asked, "Did your wife consent to this?" Silence. That silence was loud. Then came the moment. The judge ruled. The house remained legally mine. The business debts were solely his responsibility. And I was awarded compensation for financial damages. His company accounts were frozen pending investigation. Right there. In front of everyone. His face was drained of color. The woman from Austin walked out first. His parents wouldn't look at him. And I just sat there. Still. Not smiling. Not celebrating. Just breathing. For the first time in months. Free. Ryan lost the company within 6 months. Bankruptcy. Investigations. Reputation destroyed. I sold the house. Moved into a smaller place outside Houston. Quiet. Peaceful. Mine. And something unexpected happened. I stopped feeling angry. I started feeling powerful. Because revenge isn't about destruction. It's about restoration. He thought I was weak because I loved deeply. He thought I was naive because I trusted. But strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes it gathers evidence. Sometimes it waits. Sometimes it walks into a courtroom dressed in black and lets the truth speak. Few weeks after the trial, Ryan tried to call me. Unknown number. I let it ring. Then a voicemail came through. His voice wasn't confident anymore. It wasn't arrogant. It wasn't charming. It was small. He said he never thought it would go that far. That sentence stayed with me. He never thought it would go that far. Because people like him never think about consequences. Only control. I didn't respond. Closure doesn't always require conversation. Sometimes closure is silence. Sometimes closure is watching the legal system do what your tears couldn't. There were nights after everything ended when I would sit alone in my new living room. No shouting. No tension. No walking on eggshells. Just quiet. And in that quiet, I realized something important. The betrayal hurt. But the humiliation hurt more. The idea that he thought I was too emotional to fight back. Too dependent to survive. Too weak to win. That was the real insult. And that's why I had to see it through. Not for revenge. For dignity. For every woman who has been told she wouldn't understand business. For every spouse who signed papers in good faith. For every person who thought love meant blindness. It doesn't. Love can be strong. But self-respect must be stronger. Today, when I drive past the old neighborhood, I don't feel anger. I feel gratitude. Because if he hadn't tried to erase me, I would have never discovered how powerful I truly was. And that, more than the courtroom victory, was the real justice. If you're watching this and someone has betrayed you financially, emotionally, legally, don't panic. Don't explode. Document everything. Stay calm. And let them underestimate you. That's where your power lives.
Before you go, I just want to say thank you for spending your time with this story and being part of this journey. If this video moved you, taught you something, or made you feel less alone, please like the video and share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Revenge Uncut. We're working hard to reach our first 1,000 subscribers, and your support truly means everything to us. Every single subscription helps this channel grow and allows us to keep bringing you real, emotional, and powerful stories like this one. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Tell us what you felt, what stood out to you, or what this story meant to you. We genuinely read every single comment, and your words inspire us more than you know. Thank you for being here, thank you for your support, and thank you for being part of the Revenge Uncut family.